Gentlemen, what's good? Sorry, I was trying to find my vape juice. I was like, bro, where is the juice? Show me the juice, boys. The Spotlight Andy. The Marshmallow Warlord. Alrighty, let's get this started. Serendux. I was actually having a play around with Space Displacer today. And here's the Space Displacer run. This has actually been my best so far, which is really odd. And I don't know why. It was only one run, so don't really judge things by one run. Obviously win a few more waves, so that probably counts for something. But yeah, just having a bit of a play around while I'm still on break. Primary? Sure. Oh, actually, it's our battle conditions. Armored enemies. So if it's armored enemies, does that mean bosses and fleets have that armor too? If they don't, it's really good. If they do, super cringe. Protector's ultimate. Oh, I hate Protectors. Range ultimate. I'm a little bit nervous about range mixed with enemy speed. So as long as we keep the range at bay. But I'm super nervous if the armored enemies applies to fleets. Because we can have the benefit of all of those range sitting on the outside of the tower that we can crack chain lightnings off. But on the same token, if we've got to strip away 100 hits or however many hits, a little bit nervous for that. But we'll just see how it goes, eh, boys? How about you guys? Have you guys run your tourney today? Put this over here. Hey, what's up, man? This tourney is Protector Ultimate plus Range Ultimate is way harder than I expected. Almost seems bugged. Oh no. Uncle Fuds. What has Uncle Fuds done? I got a war rebuild on this today, which I'm pretty happy with. And I put a mythic landmine radius that I can just not level up or level up depending if I want to use it or not. What I am going to do is I might put a health card in there. Oh, look at that enemy balance. So good. Range mastery is at... Oh, only level 2. Or is defense better ROI? I think I might get 4th. Let's go. Actually, AFK's in the house. Mario, I did a 1 waiver in Legends again because the battle conditions. I don't want to respec out of my Orbless. I used to do that a lot, bro. Like, I kind of knew where I would land in a tourney, and then I did that quite a bit. What am I gonna do here? It's gonna max this, and we'll just manually choose it. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't really think there's anything else. Yeah, I gave up on respecking a while ago. And that's just purely out of laziness. I just can't be bothered doing it anymore. What tier are you doing Orbliss in? Tier 11? Tier 12? Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. We'll just roll with it. We'll just roll with it. We'll see what we get. Actually, AFK on 4th. Let's go. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to lock the range. Bugger. Botched that up, I think. I did tier 11 and started Masteries a week ago. Congrats, bro. Masteries is epic. Congratulations, man. Around 8,500. Let's go. What did you go with for your first? What did you end up picking for your first mastery? Oh, hopefully I muted the mic in time. Just a big ass sneeze. At the moment, I'm trying to improve to get to the 12-hour run. Yeah, you're so close, bro. 8.5. What is it? It's about 9,000 waves, somewhere thereabouts. So you're so close, man. You're knocking right on the door. You're knocking right on the door. So, generally, just a little bit of EHP. It depends if you're taking I'm assuming you're taking, if you're trying to survive a little bit longer, you'll be taking the 50-50 at the end of the run. Oh, we lost the wall. Bro. A little bit hard to tell with these weapons turned off. What do we want to see? Maybe Chain Lightning. Maybe, see Black Hole too, in case I want to physically turn the Black Hole off. Taylor says, I got to 1,200 waves, which is about 250 shorter than normal. That was with multiple tries at multiple ranges. Protectors plus. It's the only thing causing problem. Oh, what did I do that last tourney we did it? I think I ended up chucking on G-Comp, eh? They were just absolutely doing my head in. And then the best run we got was a G-Comp run. I might put a little bit of more of a tickle in Shockwave. Actually, I'm going to take out Death Ray because it shouldn't... Oh, I suppose it'll apply some sort of percentage. But I don't think any... Oh, maybe the fast. What was it? Enemy speed, eh? Enemy speed. So, I've also got to factor in that fast are a problem. Right, maybe 2.95's the one. I hate Protector's ult. It's so unpredictable. Now what I might do, just because of the fast are super annoying, is I may just put my extra orbs out. Just go like there. But I'm thinking because of the armor, I'm hoping that there's enough mobs on the screen that we can tag some overcharge. I whaled the first ones. Wave Accelerator plus, Intro plus, Damage plus, and Package and free ups, bro. You're a beast. Hell yes. Hell yes. So are you using Intro Sprint plus on tier 11? 8,500. How many hours does that take you? Oh, you only just got them last week, eh? So you'll be slowly working through them? So are you just like juggling in between like a level here on this one or two levels here on this one? One of my friends is in the same position where can afford to probably perma one, but can't afford to perma multiple. And in those sorts of cases, I think for myself, I just kind of bounce them between multiple. And I think I waited for Intro Sprint. So what I did was I judged, like, once I could get to tier 14, I think around maybe 3,800 waves or something like that. That's when I unlocked the Intro Sprint and started that process. Because then it's like, sweet, I could survive at something that's like a respectable farming time. Let's start labbing this thing now. And let's start working on it and start the transition. Go to some shorter runs. Oh, I'm not looking forward to those protectors. Especially a protector. An armored protector too. Because how many armor hits is it? First 59 hits. Uncle Fuds. I can afford 2 to 3 mushrooms at once. Oh, bro, you're pumping it, bro. You're making some good coin. Finally got G-Comp to Mythic. What's it at Mythic? Is it 14 seconds? 15 seconds? Somewhere around there? From level 100 to Legendary. Oh, yeah, that's the worst, bro. When you've got, like, all of these shards waiting, but you're locked because of your module RNG. And that's something that's, like, quite frustrating with the module system, and there's no real workaround if there's a specific module that you want to use. I've been in that position multiple times. It sucks. Even with Perma Black Hole from G-Comp, Protectors Plus was letting range. That's a problem too. Because it can like pull a range in. And then also, I think anything in Protectors are mobilized. Protector Plus. I think anything in Protector Plus is immobilized. But if it drops Protector Plus status, or if you kill the Protector, it still might be by that range line. Yeah, Protector Plus plus Range Plus is a pretty deadly combo. And then with the enemy's speed too. And the armor. Oh my days. This is going to be a spicy one, boys. So look, that range died just there. Where my mouse is. It died like right here. So that was like right on my range lines, like around here. A little bit hard to see on the emulator. But enough to make my butt pucker. I may have to turn off the black hole. The only good thing with the black hole is it just holds the Protector for a minute. But I'm definitely nervous about the fast enemies as well. This is when I really wish that I had like a large spotlight. Alright, this is the juicy stuff now, guys. So first one was a commander. Alright, next one is a Sab. Oh, look at that Protector. Look at it. Straight for me. At least I rolled a Death Defy off it. Bro. What was that? Up the Death Defy, boys. Oh, and the overcharge. Stole my wings. Course. Interesting. There's a lot going on here. I don't know what we got to do about those Protectors, boys. And then Commander. So Commander, Sab. Commander, Sab, Overcharge, Commander. Double Commander. Okay. Maximum heat. No wings. We're pretty lucky we rolled that Death Defy. And a Sab. Okay, so a little bit of breathing room. So we only got one overcharge in the mix. And I couldn't even kill it when I had, I couldn't even kill it when I was zerked up. Alright, Berserker's about to drop. And I think, isn't there a fleet coming soon? There, overcharge. Oh, we got him. Boys, we got him. So the overcharge is at what, 1080, 1070, somewhere around there? But we got him. He landed right in the spotlight, I think. Or the boss pulled the spotlight to him. This is it, boys. Oh, no way. Did we death-defy off it? Bro, we death-defied off the overcharge. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Double commander. Ah, come on, boys. This is it. Holy moly. Double commanders. We got him. Bro, we even got the commanded up boss. But I don't know how we're gonna do this, bro. I don't know how we're gonna get away with this. Like, how are we gonna beat this run? How are we gonna beat this run, boys? We're still keeping everything at bay, which I'm super surprised about. Sab. What did the Sab drop? Deathwave. Oh, something chipped me. Did I get something chipped me? It was because I had no Deathwave. It's a S tier weapon. Man, we were really on a roll there. I don't know what was chipping me. I feel like it was either a fast, because if it was the range, I feel like, because it disables UA, I feel like a whole bunch of stuff would have like swarmed in. Something's up with my damage. Why is my damage so low? It's only at 18 Q. Did I muck something up? Oh, 90 Q. Yeah. Just waiting for Amp Strike. Oh, well. That's annoying. We got chipped. Chipped for the wings. No. We're on a roll there. But we still have a nuke. We got wall now. Nuke. And a landmines. And hopefully we'll get an energy shield back. So we got one chance coming up. We got one chance coming up to get a Death Defy. And hopefully the Death Ray... Well, it's pretty hard with armor, eh? Because what's armor at max heat? 84 hits, fam. 166% faster. Bro, look how long Protector's ultimate's for. 252 seconds. Oh, boys. Boys, 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 boys. Boys and girls. Yeah, look at the health. 1.2 AA. That's way out of my league. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the rays too. Whoa, look at all the range. Look at them go, boys. Holy moly. Look, we can't even kill the ray. Oh, wow. We are punching above our weight. Oh, here comes the Protector. I might have to do it. Oh, panicked. No, I panicked. I was still in demon mode too. That's alright. Alright, this is it. Home run. What are we? 1160 waves. That's PB. I don't know if having Black Hole on's the one. And I only say that because I don't want it pulling a fast in. We're still trying to strip the armor. And then it comes in and chips me or something, you know, some really weird shit like that. Just something really weird. I don't want like some really weird shit happening. Oh, I can't believe I did the panic nuke. But guys, You'll be hanging around for some time. You've seen the panic nuke a couple times. Or some other times you see me just not nuke at all. Yes, it's just a stab. Whoa, the emulator is lagging. We're actually doing alright against the boss, considering. Alright, we got one shield. Make it count. Oh, he didn't even get my wall. This is it, boys. Bro, I can't. Oh no, look, now comes the protector. Ah! Oh no, look, it pulled the range right in. Boom. There it is, boys. Well done. Well done. Rank 6, we're probably not going to stay rank 6. Obviously. But, guys, you know the drill. If you see anybody you know, give them a shout out. I'm pretty sure we're familiar with Aviator. Alright, let's see how many campers there are. Hold your breath. No campers. No campers? No campers. Alright. So, we need to decide. We got those overcharge in there. So there's two. One is two from the start. I am going to two. I'm gonna try that. I'm a little bit nervous about. I don't think it's enough shockwave though at that range. Let's time to catch up with chat. Is this a cheeky steak and chips build? Represent. We were super lucky in that run, eh? Bro, how crazy is that? Do you think about another damage ultimate weapon? Do you plan on leveling Poison Swamp and Inner Landmine Plus? Bro, I tell you what, for the longest time I've wanted Inner Landmine Plus build. And I didn't really care about anything. There's only one thing that I would say in the last couple of months which changed my mind. Well, two. Is not really being able to run OA. But Inner Landmine's got its own scaling, so it kind of, for the most part, like, does its own little infinity scale anyway. So, I mean, it kind of makes up for no percentage-based damage. But the problem is when you farm with it, and if the goal is to suck everything as close to the kill zone as possible, you'll notice with Inner Landmine, all your elites in that, just due to all the stuns, they sit on the outside. So there'll be a, like, the killing time, I feel, I don't know because I don't own it, but I can just picture a whole bunch of elites sitting quite far out on the kill zone. So they may be sitting in the black hole in that, but I don't know about the coverage of Goldbot. But I tell you what has kind of persuaded me. So when I look at towers like, let's say the big guys, and the ones we'll know would be like Ryan, Greenie, Crowbar Zero. I don't like the look of Poison Swamp. Like when your tower looks like this, and then your tower's like here, and then the Poison Swamps kind of look like this. Let's try to do this. And then the Poison Swamp looks like this. And there's two giant, ugly, green blobs on the screen. And like your black hole might be like, let's say here or whatever. You guys know what it looks like. The typical. And then just these big, ugly. It makes the tower look like purely just from looks. And I know it sounds stupid, but just the look of it makes me dislike it. Now, I originally liked it, like when, and I know you can build the range in a certain way and all that sort of stuff, and they may add in the range slider, but just the look of that, I don't like the look of it, so I didn't want to go the Poison Swamp direction. But now we've got toggles, and since they've added in the toggle, and I can just toggle off that ugly look, so I'm actually seriously considering Poison Swamp after I do a bit of econ. Like, seriously considering it. Let's start this run. How many places did we lose? Oh, everybody's still running at 1 time speed. Right, let's do this again. Exactly the same thing happened to me. Have you tried turning off your visual effects slightly? I do have them all off. I've just put on Black Hole for that run to see if I wanted to leave Black Hole on. I also... Wait, something's not right here. Why is my extra orb like that? What else did I do? I also put the Chain Lightning on just to try to see how many shots we'll get off on the overcharge with the Chain Lightning from the bouncers. And I put in a landmine on just to see when it's over here around my tower and if I have to do a panic nuke. And I think everything else is turned off. Can't turn off the gold bot. Oh, let's check out how many waves we skipped. So we skipped enemy wave skips. There is a thing for it. There is one for it. I know there is. I've seen it myself. Bro. Where did they move it to? Total enemies. Enemies hit. Second win. Enemy level skips. 113. So the highest I've had before is 102. Or 103. So it's gone up by 10. And that's not through enhancements, that's just through the standard workshop tab. Just this one. Silly me didn't click for how cheap they are until I did the last progress video. And I was like, bro, they're cheap. Why haven't you done these? Silly boy. I can probably turn the spotlight off. We'll turn the spotlight off, eh? See if that helps. I might push the orbs out a little bit. Because look how close that range line is. I may turn the black holes off too. I feel like they're just going to pull stuff into that range line. The only thing... Like, these orbs aren't going to do anything to a range anyway. It'll just be for the fasts. And fasts aren't going to be a problem if there's a landmine there. This is how I'm rationalizing it. So maybe this can just be the backup in case cheeky bosses come through. But where the center of the black hole is, It's right by the range line, so that's might be my reason for turning the black hole off, if anybody's curious. Would I have targets at? That's fine. Yes, interest sprint goes to wave 5. Goes to 540 waves. So one tier 11 runs is about. One tier 11 run is about 10.5 hours. Sorry a bit late. You started early tonight? I did actually start a little bit early, and I did want to start a little bit earlier because super tired. Felt super flat. I've been... Bro. Here we go. Here's a yarn for you just in time, Peter. So... I sleep... Bro, you guys are going to crack up with this. This is why you come here. You come here for the lols. Story time. So... Bro, this is me, bro. Ready? Oh, hold on. Unpin this. So this is what my wife sees at night. Look when I scroll my mouse on it, it highlights. So I sleep with that. Now that's what you guys see, right? Let's go back. What's going on here? That's what you guys see. This is what I see. This is what I imagine. That's what my mask looks like. But anyway, I sleep with one of those machines, and now that it's getting colder at night, bro, honestly, for the last 5 or 6 nights, the little breathing holes, let's have a look. Oh, where did it go? Where is it? Come back. So the little breathing holes that are like over here, if you can see my mouse, they've been condensating. And like, it's no big deal that it condensates. It's not going to do anything. But it makes a stupid noise, and I think the noise has been waking me up. So it's just, I've had just the worst sleep, so... Go the Rhino! Yeah, bro, check out the RNG. I don't know if you came in this run. I don't think this is sticking, but I'm just saying the waves. So PB, up the PB, 1168. Let's fucking go. Let's go, the Spotlight Andy boys. Bro, what is going on with those protectors? Because they just sponged like 6,000 hits. What is going on with those protectors? That's how Poison Swamps look. Eagle 6, what's up, fam? What are we changing for this 20 run? What did I change? I just adjusted my range. That's it. I'm going to run with no black hole. I just adjusted the range. I already had Shockwave right up, but I had Shockwave locked. I think it's the armor that's the real pain. I think if the armor wasn't a thing, we'd probably be able to cope. But at the same time, we can't even add armor stripping to the death wave because there's no way to turn it on and off. And it becomes a problem later on. And to some degree, I don't mind armor and farming runs because it allows the mobs to get in closer. But it's a pain in the ass and tawny when they're sponging 90 hits. I may or may not move the orbs. At least the extra orb. Maybe if I don't move it, I'm getting more chain lightning off, which would be stripping more armor. At least in theory. Oh, bro, I seen a crack up ass video today. Dude, I really wanted to show you fellas. How do I go to my history? Alright, we're gonna hit... What was it first? Commander? How do I go to my history? Bro, it's the funniest short, bro. Oh, bro. Not even a funny one. A straight sick-ass one. Bro, wait till you guys see this. We'll do it after this tourney. I mean, after this run. And Peter... Peter will know. Peter will know that this is a thing. Junior will know this is a thing. But I tell you what, I'm so happy with Spotlight Plus. Even though it's like not optimized or anything. Like on a side quest, like I'm just playing the game and I'm trying to progress and I'm trying to do this and that. And on a side quest, just giving me another little side thing to work on. It's like, I treat it like if this was an ARPG. Unlocking something... Okay, here's the commander. Unlocking something like Spotlight Plus, to me, feels like I've unlocked... Bro, I got a Death Defy. Bro, I got a Death Defy. This is it. This is it. Unlocking Spotlight Plus and giving me some more stats is like I got, like... some new sort of armor that I can work on. Like a, like rings. Like, you know, in those games, you get rings and Saboteur. Please don't drop anything. What did you do? What did you do? My chain lightning, you dog. You dog. Yes, got him. Bro, that was so lucky. So I don't actually know what took. I actually don't know what I rolled the Death Defy off. The suspense. Okay, here's the overcharge. Here's the overcharge. Hold your breath, boys. He's gonna sponge 300,000 hits. 2 energy shields. 3 energy shields. Steals my wings, you dog. Fuck ya. Oh well, we just need to skip another 300 waves and we get second win back. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll just skip it. We'll just go straight to 1300 waves and we'll get it back. The problem with this brain skin is you can't tell when you Death Defy. That's why I use that other tail skin. How many Death Defies did we get? Are we still rolling the one? 2. 2. So we got a fresh one here somewhere. Maybe it's off that overcharge. Bro, that commander's lasting ages, eh? This is when I wish that I had AD as my main, so I could just shoot out more chains to just strip the armor back. Look at this grubby. Oh, he pulled the boss. Ha, joke's on you. I've got Ohm Chip on. Alright, what did we get? 1168. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? Peter, story time. I knew you were gonna show Bane. How did you know? Nah, but that's what I feel like when I'm lying in bed. And she's Batman, eh? She's Batman and I'm Bane. How's the placing? So currently I'm placed at 6 souls. It's not going to stay there. But we got a PB this tourney. We got a PB this tourney, gentlemen. 1168. Super stoked. So far we're doing okay on this run too. I'm just trying to figure out where's the holes that I need to plug. And we got an unfortunate chip in the last run, but we've had... There's the overcharge, so here's the dangerous one. Here's the dog himself. Bro, look, he's right in the thick of all those chains, and we're not even doing anything to him. You dog. 1082. That's alright. Let's just roll with it. Let's roll with it and see what we get. Okay, I think I'm gonna try something different now. So we were either still stripping all of his armor, or even when we were berserked up, those chains were doing nothing. Now I'm putting my money on we were still stripping his armor. So I'm gonna try a smaller range. Maybe even smaller than the 90. To try to get some more bounce shots. Because it's really those overcharges are the killers. In my humble opinion. But then the other problem is we got the protectors, hey. And they're just like, you're just shifting a problem of one thing over to a problem of another thing. Why am I just overthinking it? Peter said, yeah, it's a new lease on life in this game when you get a new tool to use. 100%. 100%. Can you not nuke or missile barrage it? Not while I'm in intro sprint. So what we could do is get to that second overcharge. And then cancel intro sprint and nuke. I don't think anything else really is too much of a problem. But the problem is we run out of Death Defy. We run out of the Berserker. And I just purely don't have enough damage to deal with anything. I won't be able to deal with any of the boss or the protectors. So it's kind of like a spray and pray method. But I think the spray and pray method only works so far. Or only works for certain individuals. Maybe for not little... Oh, look at him go! Look at that. I do reckon the brain looks pretty cool. But I can't tell when I Death Defy, so I'm going to swap it out. I was actually supposed to do it before the tourney. Because I noticed today... just during my farming runs, I couldn't tell. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the 90 meter again. And I'm going to push the shockwave out. So it tags that overcharge. And just pray. Just pray we can crack one off on him. Sol says, yeah, I'm currently where you are, Clouded. Not sure how to deal with them after 1,000. That's such a pain, bro. Just because you, like... And I mean, of course it's by design. And it's kind of like it is what it is. But they're just so annoying. Like, especially with the armored one, like, bro, you guys seen it. That overcharge was in a pocket with mobs around him, cracking off every, like, Thor himself was in that bundle. shooting them with lightning arrows, and oh, look, so here's this other one, 1105. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. So 1105. Okay, so yeah, currently it's in at 6, but you know, so you got a tier 21, tier 21. Like all these guys are gonna rerun. Tier 21. Wave 9, tier 19. So he's done pretty good. This dude's done pretty good. Tier 20. So, you know, he can... Well, this guy up here's done really good. And I don't know about these guys. I never trust these guys down here. There's normally like some dude camping down the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to try going back to the 90. So we've got more flexibility with the shockwave size. Does that sound right? Does that sound right? Because if we're in here, what's the max range? What's the maximus? $160. So I mean, maybe we can even pull that down, like 140. What do you reckon? Like if I just go like this, I think it's like 32. Whoop. Try 32. And then I might be able to get a little bit more coverage with shockwave, but we don't want too much shockwave. Because we want just enough to tag it. To put that debuff on it. What's this? 149. Let's see where the space is, where the landmines sit. Ugh, that's an ugly position, eh? So we're not going to get much help with the bosses. Okay, let's speed this up. And let's see how stupid this looks. Home. Let's go like tier 20. We'll see how stupid this looks. And then we'll go... Put that shockwave up. 315's the max, eh? Is it 315? Did that tag it? Sorry guys, I'll catch up with you soon. I don't know if that tagged it. 320. 325. 330. Okay, 335. Bloody hell. What do you reckon about that? Is that like fleet territory? We'll try to pause it right at its peak. It was like here. Whoa. It was like here. That's fleet territory, eh? Like this mark. Like just that hop out. Okay, so just gold box. I don't know about this placement though. Like look at where the landmines are compared to the orbs. I don't really know about that. Like, is that gonna do any? Do we just let it run its? So I reckon that definitely got tagged. I just don't know about that placement relative to bosses. Fuck it, who cares? Let's just do it. Stop overthinking it, boy. Okay, let's give it another jam skis. 10 gems. Oh! I found in Legends I could go to wave 200 intro sprint, but only 80 without intro sprint. It's so weird. It's marketed as a defense. I think, are you using the amp strike? I find it's like that uptime on amp strike. Like as soon as I got intro sprint, it was so helpful for Legends. It was also helpful for all you fellas when you guys are tuning in. Like I used to feel so stink when even like just flat out doing like 300 or 400 waves takes quite some time. When I used to do champs, I used to do like the first like 2,000 waves and then stream like the last like 500 or 600. It's pretty rough. Mario says, I tried that and even to stay in my bracket with 200 waves. Bro, honestly, you're going in the right track. Mario, you're going in the right track. Hey, what the hell was that? You're definitely going in the right track, bro. For sure. Okay, so we were just maxing the range and we were maxing the shockwave. I think target priority is cool. I don't feel like we ran into, apart from that chip that we got on our PB, and I don't even know what chipped us, but I don't think it was a range. Chips not really so far the problem, but we'll be able to tell if we get an improvement on where we were, on what we did. I know EHP masteries are the main counter, but that requires additional card slots and then the max defense, plus you need the substats. That's the problem for me, is card slots. Card slots is a real big problem. And they go up in price each one that you purchase with keys. So like, I think the next one I can buy for 15. And then I think it goes to like 20. I'm not sure if there's another one for 25. I'm not sure, but I know it's I know the price goes up. 1 second, guys. Sorry, boys, had to put my slippers on. Oh, a little fancy little slut, eh? How much coins per day do I need so I can max masteries so it's not too forced? If you're talking about one mastery at a time, I mean, people say a queue a day, but I did it way earlier than that. I did it at like 600-700 T a day. It wasn't quite enough to perma. If we're talking like multiple, like let's say 4 or 5, maybe a couple Q a day, but maybe like, I think about 3 Q a day. I was permering multiple masteries because some of those masteries were econ ones. And even like the damage ones, even the damage ones that I was labbing, I was positioned in a way where damage equaled econ. So you're in the exact same position too, playing Orbless. That's why I highly encourage people to do it. I know it's not for everyone, so if people don't want to do it, I don't say it's the only way to do it, But damage directly equals econ. So if you're doing damage masteries, then you're just getting econ too. So it's a win-win. So you could do like rare package chance, your intro sprint, your wave accelerator, and those sorts of things. Every level you're getting more coins than the next time. And then if you sprinkle in a little bit of damage mastery and that sort of stuff, that's all doubling back for econ too. So I think I was about 3.5 Q a day, and I was doing all the masteries perma. I think. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure. I definitely didn't need 5 Q a day. 100%, I definitely didn't. But then, while I was doing those, my econ was just getting massive jumps each level, and it just made it so much easier. And then you get to a point where you're like, affording the masteries isn't the problem, it's like affording the enhancements. That's so expensive. Peter says it's getting a little bit chilly. Junior, bro, we're doing good, bro. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something. We'll just put it on low. I'm going to have to pause this. Pause the music. Bro, that's what I wanted to show you. Peter, Junior, perfect timing, bro. Story time. Bro, check this out. Bro, I know this is right up your guys' alley, bro. Bro, this is, bro, the Mantis himself, G. Bro, for all you guys overseas, bro, this is when we say mana, this is what we're talking about. And it's not the mana potions in an ARPG. Bro, this is what we're talking about. Bro, check out this mana, bro. This is, bro, this is a moldy. So when you fellas say, bro, you sound like you got that accent from that fella from the Crudds or whatever movie, or what is it, Guardian of the Galaxy, bro, he got that same exact accent. Bro, check out the boom, the hit ups, boy. Yeah, bro, look, walks into it, look, boom, bash the chest, come on. Ah, bro, we don't wear armor over here. No helmets, no armor. Ah, come on. Yeah. Bro, the Mantis, bro. The Mantis. Bro, beast. Bro, and I tell you what, whoever put that soundtrack over that, bro, is like, bro, you need to uppercut yourself in the face. Bro, how are you going to ruin that clip with that cringe ass Chimaev, you know, Dagestani sounding, bro? That is one more time, eh? One more time for the boys. Ah, bro, the crowd going nuts. Absolute beast. But I was so happy when I seen that. When I seen him, bro, because there's another angle. Do we find the other angle, fam? We'll find the other angle. There's another mean ass angle of it where it's on the other side. Bro, you see the whole build up. You see the whole build up before it. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is, boys. Here it is. Slow this down. Oh, another criminal sound. Come on, boys. Yeah. Right, here he is, the beast. Bro, this is how primitive we are down here. This is what we're talking about. Bro, and the thing is guys like this are at the pub waiting for you. Bro, they're waiting for you to answer back. They can't wait for you to spill your drink or stand on their shoes. This is what's waiting at the pub, eating a steak and cheese pie and drinking straight out the jug. the boys. Oh, bro, the Mantis, G, straight up. Bro, the Mantis. Where is it? Run it straight. Bro, the thing is, this whole run it straight thing, it's gotten, like, quite popular, like, at the moment. Bro, it's what everybody will do on the piss. Like, you go around to everybody's house, like, and I'm talking, like, 10 years ago. Everybody get drunk, and then as soon as, like, they get drunk, start puffing the chest up, and be like, oh, run it straight. And then just everywhere. Bro, you go out to the pubs, like, in town, like, bro, 10, 15 years ago, you go to the pubs in town, and then, like, bro, there will just be 2 big Goliaths, and then clear, like, a whole path of everybody waiting in line to go into the clubs, and just be these 2 mammoths, bro, running at each other. Bro, and then the best is when you get, like, a small-ass white boy, and he just drops, like, the biggest gorilla. It just makes everybody lose it. And then you get the token guys that, like, get cut as. They'll get cut as if you do it. If you knock them down, they'll get cut as, and then they'll just give you a bash. What's the music? Better make sure I turn it down. It's probably had that volume. Oh yeah, better not blow the boys' eardrums. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat. I'm at nearly 6Q a day. It's never enough coin. Never enough coin, fam. We can never have enough coin. There's always something to sink our teeth into. Alright, we're coming up to the first fleet. Sumo style! Yo, Cloud, a quick question. How long did you have to take your cooldowns to use BHD? I got Perma GT and Black Hole, but it's hard to tell how much more stone investment I'm relying on. So, you want quite a bit of duration? Whoa, what chipped me? What took that? Did you guys see that? So, you want Perma GT. Oh, it's the overcharge. It's the overcharge. No, he's going to steal my wings again, boys. Oh, that shockwave isn't enough. Alright, we learnt that that shockwave isn't enough to tag it. I swear that was not near him. To use BHD, though, for... to use the BHD... to go perma, you need quite a low death wave. If you're talking about some sort of sync, what would we say? Or some sort of blender slash orbless with BHD, you really need Chronofield, and that's the unfortunate thing. And the only way around it, if you don't want to go that route, is you have to lower your death wave cooldown. So you would max out your GT cooldown, obviously max out your Black Hole cooldown, but you also have to lower your death wave cooldown by quite a bit. You're talking like, and it depends how impatient you are, because you can like seek out substats on your MVN. There's like a few workarounds to try to save you stones, but BHD with MVN, I use Chronofield, and a whole bunch of people before me use Chronofield too. And then that's just like with the intentions of being some form of hybrid and then moving towards a GC build. And I think that's why it's quite popular with a lot of Prim C users to go BHD and do some sort of thing like that. Because you can get the perma Black Hole without needing such a crazy investment. You just need some good luck with your modules And what is it? 38-second. But then, yeah, if they use Singularity Harness, it's hard to tell. There's two different variations: BHD with G-Comp, or BHD with Singularity Harness. Assist mods weren't a thing when I was at that phase of the game, so it was Chronofield. But it all depends on when you're at that point of the game, and you're coming up with those sorts of decisions. It depends into which direction you want to lean. And I think I mentioned it in my last stream that I feel personally it's better to specialize in a direction. So either lean more into the EHP or lean more into the damage, but don't hyper specialize in it. And I think that's where so many people are getting it wrong in the game. They just like hyper specialized and like just refuse to alter things and adjust with the game. And you know, once you've been playing this game for a long time, you learn really fast how the devs operate. And they don't give a fuck how much money you spent or how much time you spent putting into something. They'll turn it on its head, because it's good for the overall health of the game. If they notice something that's unhealthy, they will just do it. And all the losers will quit and cry on whoever, but it doesn't matter because it's about the large portion of the population. So making sure that you don't hyper specialize, definitely good advice. Now I know that doesn't answer your question, but I definitely wanted to throw it in there. That when it comes to... Oh, we killed it! Bro, we killed it. We killed the Nemesis. How the hell did we kill that? So the first one took our wings with that one. We killed that one. And we're still rolling in a Death Defy. Yeah, so where did we get to? To go BHD MVN, I would choose which direction you want to play. If you want to do some sort of hybrid or some sort of blender or something like that, throw a G-Comp in there. It's all good. You won't need nearly as much stone investment. If you plan on using Singularity Harness, whole different story. If you don't have assist mods and you're super impatient, you'll have to lower your death wave to... So I can get perma black hole with G-Comp. I'm at 80-second death wave. But I've got about 12 seconds, 50. Sorry, I'm trying to work out this mess. I'm at 38 second. I'm at 36 second black hole duration. It's the black hole duration is what kills you. It's trying to get that black hole duration. But then with the MVN sync, you have to lower the death wave to change that sync time. And I'm sure you already know this. But you're basically talking a lot of stones. Thousands of stones. And you can just use those thousands of stones to put into CF if you want to go that direction. Because CF will eventually help you in tourneys. But it kind of depends if you want to go that direction or not. Otherwise, those thousands of stones could be probably better off used somewhere else. And if you like unlocked assist mods, it would just be a game changer. You could instantly go perma black hole. But the perma black hole's not so much needed. Like, I don't feel like it's super needed. Another overcharge. Was this the troublesome one? No, this one's gonna steal my demon mode. I'm actually wondering if I cancel it and just nuke him and then save my demon mode. Because we're at 1080, we've got no shields. And after this update, we can do that now, eh? Cancel intro sprint, nuke him, save the demon mode. Or do we just YOLO, or do we just roll with it? Oh, decisions. Maybe we can save the demon mode for our RNG. Oh, I don't know what to do. You reckon nuke it? And we just roll with the demon mode. I think we have to anyway, eh? There was like... I don't think we were going to strip that armor in time. Yes, man, that was the longest winded way of going off on a bloody rant. But yeah, I was at 65 seconds when I switched. Mario is right. I was at 65 seconds. But it took me a couple weeks to switch because I realized I needed CF. And the reason why you need Chronofield is to cover the downtime when the black hole drops. To be able to apply enough knockback and get things off you just enough time for that activation to start again. But keeping in mind, I was playing Orbless. You can do a variation of Blender too. One of my friends went that same route and started that same route. Before he went Orbless, he went Blender. So he just did BHD, Blender, that sort of buzz. But there's a lot of money to be made going the Orbless route. It's super cost effective. But yeah, ultimately it depends if damage is what you want to specialize in. It's all player dependent. And like modules can play a big piece in that. Mario said, I looked it up yesterday because I want to switch to, but I don't have Ancestral Multiverse Nexus. Just on that, Mario, if you actually look at tags and his transition when he went Orbless, he had a mythic Multiverse Nexus for the longest time. Like a real long time. He could not get the Ancestral. So to get that sync lower, because it's quite high, at 100 seconds, he lowered the death wave by a few clicks and just let the RNG play its course. So he let the RNG play its course, and then eventually he got it, and he was on the up because he already had a good sync time. So it took him straight to like whatever the sync time ended up being. Eagle says, I mean, it's 65 seconds and nowhere near perma. I need a few more clicks in Death Wave to get perma. There it is. I used to play touch footy with some Kiwis. They were just like that. Eat a steak and cheese pie at the pub. and then turn into a gorilla. BHD's a beast. It's hard to imagine G-Comp being better, even if it's perma. Sync strategies are really hard to... I always say to people, like, once you get BHD to work, it's so hard to go for anything else. Which really, the only thing else is pretty much in the camp of G-Comp, eh? Like, you know, there's nothing really else that would override it. Oh no, the Ray. What is that Ray doing? What is the Protector doing? What was that, bro? What a waste. What a waste. We got a depth defy on that. Bro, what a waste. Oh, well, we'll speed it up a little, eh? I feel like we were close to the money there. I'm not going to lie, though. I feel like I need to take... the range down just a little bit more to get closer to tagging the overcharge. Oh look, there's overcharge right there. And my kind of idea is if we can strip the armor as fast as possible on the overcharge, and if it's got that if it's got that 25 times damage from the ACP, then hopefully we can just like blow one off on it. I finally managed to stay in champs over the weekend too for the first time. Let's go, Junior. Oh, what did you end up deciding with? I think last week we were talking about investing in CF or it was something else. I can't quite remember. What did you end up deciding to go with? Looks like I got lucky today too. It might be a marshmallow bracket in champs. Eat 'em up, big guy. If you Google Run It Straight, for the first one it comes up with the world's dumbest sport. Bro, you see some crazy hit-ups in it, eh? Bro, did we just roll a Death Defy on it and just couldn't do it? Alright, let's see where we're sitting at the moment. Alright, still no movement yet. Alright, so we'll go, what was that at? 32? 26. We'll see what 26 looks like. $140. Oh look, there's overcharge. Perfect time to check. Bang. I reckon that tagged it. Super stoked with the PB, boys. I think my cooldowns with MVN are a minute 17, so I think with G-Comp assist, I might be able to make something happen. 1 minute 17. So 77 seconds, that's with the Mythic, eh? Sounds about right. 75? 77 or 75 or something like that. So I'm assuming you'll work that out with the MVN calculator. So you can stump. It depends how much you want to spend. Like, that's what I put it to. Like, how much money you want to spend. Like, if you want to spend, like, IRL money, I would probably give you some ill advice. Like, if Econ's what you're chasing, yeah, bro, just throw some money at the Deathwave cooldown. Get some duration up, like that sort of stuff on your black hole. But if I personally wouldn't spend money, like earned money, cash on that, I would probably find another method to maximize my gains. So I would look for something along the lines of, you could do a really good Orb Devo build, straight up. You could do a really good Orb Devo build. There's a number of things you can do, especially if RNG's like against you, and you can make a lot of money in Orb Devo. And you can set up the Orb Devo in a way where it's easy for tournaments too, like for speccing out. You could just run like a flat blender. That's another thing. I'm trying to think of where my modules were at, where I was blender and I had perma. I think Ancestral G-Comp, maybe Mythic MVN. It's been such a long time. I don't want to say anything that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure you've looked all this sort of stuff up. It's really hard to if like module RNG's against you. You also don't have to use the MVN too. Like, I think I just found my closest Ancestral module, which was Harmony Conductor, and I just run like a flat blender, and I just kick back. I've got Perma CF Plus. I'm just thinking of how I can incorporate it. Damn. Bro, if you're at Ultimate Weapon Plus and you got Perma CF and you're in the Plus, bro, you're creaming it. If you're that deep into it, I would throw 2 clicks into Deathwave. And I think 2 clicks into Deathwave gets you to 69 second sync, which is very close to a 65 second sync, which is very manageable. And if you're super rich, throw 3 clicks into it. They got the summer packs coming up. Go for it, big guy. Bro, honestly. Like, especially if you got CF Plus. And I'm assuming that this is the route you're going to go down, the more of the hybrid damage route. Bro, I was like wondering why like comments weren't moving. And I know I've been a bit slow to keep up. I didn't scroll down. Now I'll just see everybody's comments saying, use the demon mode, use the demon mode. Mario said he's at 180 and 50. But I'm 4 MVNs off Ancestral. Uncle Fuzz, you need to do something about that. No way. We should get it back anyway. We'll get it back, because once we skip 300 waves. Oh, Junior decided to go with Perma Black Hole. Let's go. 90Q damage. For me, GT Deathwave, Black Hole and Deathwave is 150 and 70. 55 second sync. I've been actually contemplating going 55 second sync. Honestly, protectors are annoying me. I found that the only way to advance is either take Deathwave to 50 or save 1,000 stones for CF plus 4 to take it to CF. Thousands of stones to take it to CF 8. Bro, how did I lose all my shields? How the fuck did I lose all my shields? Did I lose it from that protector? Oh, because he took my second win. Oh. Okay, we're just going to full send this. Full send. All gas, no brakes. The runs are mucked up anyway. Taylor, just on that, taking it to 50 seconds. Is there some sort of way that you can get away with taking it to 60? I think there is a. Actually, I think there is, but you need a really high substat efficiency. June says, still running MVM for now, 155 second cooldown. If I get Perma Black Hole and use Primsea, my GTN Deathwave will be 3 minutes 30 seconds still. And you'll get Perma Black Hole away. So you'll get Perma Black Hole, but a higher sync on GTN Deathwave. I would just do whatever gives you more econ, Junior. Whatever gives you more econ. Yeah, the last tourney, the first one was the best run. Yeah, bro. That was crazy, eh? 168. And that was at 98 meter range, eh? Sales are coming up. It's going to be a legend spike for sure. Bro, that's the first thing I thought when I read that. I was like, oh no. Back to getting PBs and then no keys. Get personal best and then get no keys. Oh, boo. That's alright. Gotta let the big dogs eat, eh? Gotta let the big dogs eat. Free Up Mastery was a must for Orb Devo. People be crazy doing Orb Devo without it. Yeah, bro. 100%. 100%. Need the free up, say. It's such a game changer. The spring cleaning out our wallets. Yep, everybody, time to Devo your wallets. The Devo your wallet sale. Are you going to partake in a bit of spring cleaning of your wallet? It depends what's happening with Google, bro. So, I've been trying to sort out the ad revenue, and it keeps getting clocked back at 0. It's actually really scummy how they set it up. And I was gonna try to look at like what's the cost and the revenue for what's like from ads. And then what's the like cost in my money for packs and that, and I was going to try and do giveaway. But every time I go to like, it's really scummy how they do it. So like, let's say that there's, when you set up your ads and that, let's say that there's like 15 things to do. They tell you one thing at a time. So cool, you go and do that one thing, fill out this tab, and then fill out the tab. And then it wipes all the ad revenue. So like, let's say for example, when I seen that those spring things were coming up on sale, I was like, sweet. And I was trying to work out the ad revenue and then what I could send through, because I found there was another step. And it said like there was 250 bucks sitting there, and I was like, let's go. Let's work this out. Maybe we could throw out some event passes, whatever could be helpful. And then I put the bank account through, and I was like, this must be the final step. Keeping in mind that they had wiped hundreds of dollars before. So like, I'm talking hundreds of dollars. Bro, we killed it. We killed it. Oh no, we had already killed that one in that other run, eh? So they had already wiped hundreds before, and it's super annoying. So it'll be like, oh, you need to verify your tax or some sort of shit, and then it might be like 150 bucks in ad revenue sitting there, and then I do the tax, and then it's like sweet, all done, and I refresh it, and then all the ad revenue's wiped. So then it's like, okay, why isn't it doing anything? And then it's like, oh, you need to complete this step, and all of these steps that are doing it, and then they keep wiping it. So I verify the bank account. It's like, this must be the last step. You know, surely when you're verifying your bank, they send me a transaction and they say to verify the account, you got to say exactly what the transaction is that we sent you. So it's like, sweet. So there was like 270 bucks there, and I was like, sweet, we can get like, you know, there's something we can put together for the fam. And then they send the thing through. I verify it. I type in, you sent me 25 cents or whatever, and it's like, cool, all done, you're all set to go, whatever. And it's like, sweet, let's do this. Refresh the tab, boom, wipe to 0 again. I was like, you fucking dogs. You fucking dogs. Can't believe it. So I was actually hoping that that would come through. And it would have just been cool to do it. Now, as far as for myself, nah, I'm good. I got what I needed. What did I get? I got 3 last week. I'm good. Bro, we killed the overcharge. This is the range. Or luck. Alright, so we got the double. Bro, no way I got chipped. That's the same thing that happened last time. I feel like it's the commander pulls a range in. Or something. Bro, cringe. Gay. Damn, that could have been the lucky one. Should have slowed it down. Let's just see if we get some crazy luck, eh, boys? 9 EQ damage. What is that? 458S. Look at that. Can't even kill a protector. Alright, we got no damage now. The next protector or something that comes through, I'll have to nuke it. Oh, I clicked it. It's the lag. My Ancestral Multiverse Nexus Chrome was brutal. Just kept slamming gems into the ether. Oh, bro. Feel you, bro. Feel you. I had 80 at 5-star and had a legendary G-Comp. Oh, bro. The RNG's crazy. Yeah, there are ways to have 60-second death wave with a cess cooldown stats. That's equally or more expensive. I can afford Assist Mod Labs barely, maybe up to level 10, but the thing is you need the exact specific value or sync is messed up with Goldbot. Ah, good point. Good point. Have you not got a creator code yet from TTG? I've spent ages rewatching your videos. No, not yet. They didn't respond the first time. I just got the generic response. But I put one through for this time. And we'll just see what happens. I think it's going to come to 420 Australian dollars to get the packs. Okay. Do we... Actually... Right, do we try one more? Because I did muck that one up. This is the last one. Damn, that really annoys me about that last run. Was as soon as those commanders come in, they've buffed something and it's chipped me. I can't believe you're stuck with Mythic project funding. I hope you get the last one. Yeah, so I'm actually up to 2 copies left now. I got 2 copies left. When did project funding come out? That's my fault for not pulling on the banner, eh? Ha ha. What do we say? Max this. Max that. Yeah, I'm a little bit stitched with the project funding. It'll boost you a lot. I think it should double the damage, eh? Which will be crazy because that means if we Vikinged up, we'd be like 180 Q. Right, I want a boss to drop my wall. How come I don't have a wall up? Have I dropped it already? Bro, that's lucky I didn't even see it. Right, so we got to keep an eye out for that commander. Bro, that was such a shame. There was really good luck on that one too. That's such a shame. What a shame. Yeah, I was in... Whose video was I in the other day? I feel like it's his name spelt like this. This guy? It's a pretty cool little stream he was doing. I was pretty buzzy. He was like doing a live stream and he was recording his video like during the live stream. And then just in between when he was writing scripts and taking photos and bouncing ideas and that, he was just talking to stream, answering, hanging out, that sort of thing. And then he'll just be like in the middle of the stream, he'll just start scripting off and saying like the different scenes like between the edits and his vid. And it was actually a really cool way to do it. I was like, bro, you're actually really onto it. Like, just so you're not like in your head doing the same thing. And then people were like mentioning stuff like, oh, this and that, and you can add this part in. And I thought it was actually really cool. Just sitting there and just listening in on it. It was pretty cool. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. McChicken Joe says he's pumping out the content. He is, bro. I forgot to tell you guys too. So, we have... just trying to tie it in with Nova Sky. And you guys will know him and you'll know his videos. And his 40,000 stones. And we're going to do a collab. And it's either going to be... He's going to record it. Or probably going to be easier as just like I record it. And we're going to go through and we're going to theory craft out his 40,000 stones. So if you ever want to vicariously live through someone... And I know you guys like always support me and stuff and show me love. So I know you guys will come and hang out. But... we're going to vicariously live through him and spend his 40,000 stones. So I'm going to theory craft up what I believe he should spend the 40,000 stones on. And then we're going to put it out to everybody that sees the video. That's because other people have ideas too. And like an example is some people might be like, nah, there's actually a cheaper way that'll save you 350 stones if you change this, do that. And only take this to this level or that sort of thing. And then when we kind of marry it up between stuff that I've said that are either a good or a terrible idea, and then stuff that the community recommend, then we're going to marry that up, and then we're going to do another collab, and then he's going to spend it all on vid. I'm super excited for it. Like, we can potentially, like, as a group, give him the best bang for buck what he could possibly do. Because he's just got 40,000 stones sitting there. And I say it every video, bro. Spend those stones, big dog. Spend those stones, you'll be getting keys every tourney. You're leaving keys on the floor. And then so I messaged him today. And then I was like, oh, this collab. Here's a better idea. So rather than just like jumping on like in a vid and then we just spend them all, let's do it this way. I'll give my recommendations. People can critique my recommendations. Let us know if it's a good idea or a shit idea. And then outside of that, we'll do another collab. And then you can spend them. And then he was quite happy with that idea. So it'd be like, rather than just give it up to some random guy on the net to be like, yeah bro, tell me what to spend all my gems in, and I give him some horrible recommendations. Because I think his total stones are about 85k. So he's got 40 in the bank and he's spent 40. So that's, what, 20,000 stones ahead of me. 20,000 stones into stuff that I haven't reached that point yet. So don't want to give him any ill advice as well. But for the most part, it's, I mean, a whole bunch of it's not rocket science, really. There's that many people that have laid the path out before us. And that's pretty much any of us that's in here. That we can see which direction stuff goes and this and that. I mean, he's right in that window where he can get so much value out of the ultimate weapon, plus so much value out of masteries. Like, he's got the main masteries, but there's definitely others in there he can pick up. And all I'm going to do on his end is I'm just going to say, what do you really don't like? So if you said to me before V28.1, what don't you like? I'll say, and I have 40,000 stones, I'll say one thing: I visually hate the look of the butterfly poison swamp. When the poison swamp's so big and it looks like a butterfly, a big puddle. Like, I like the puddle look. I think it looks cool. Oosh, another level in range mastery. But I just don't want to stare at that. But now that we got the thing where you can toggle it off, it's like, cool. I now actually visually won't mind it if my range is maxed or whatever on the poison swamp. I don't have to stare at it. But I think it's going to be super choice. So definitely tune into that, and then you guys give your recommendations too, because I ask you guys for heaps of advice. And it'll be cool for you guys to share it with them too. And obviously there's a level of trust that he has with us. If, you know, he could have asked anybody. He also has a giveaway going on to get himself to 200 subscribers. But I'll mention it when the video comes out. I was actually hoping to catch up with him today, but it is a weekday and time zones aren't an issue where I am because I'm currently on annual leave. I got no work tomorrow. It's cool. We're cool, fam. The last 20 had 3 Death Defies on a Death Defy battle condition. I can't get Death Defy in this tourney. What is this? Oh, what did we work out it was? No, we worked out it was something. No, what did we say it was? What did we say it was last tourney? You had to do something. Hey, oh, if you put Death Ray on, eh? Was it Death Ray? We said if you put Death Ray on, it gives you 3 Death Defies. Alright, let's see where we get with this one. So it's pretty much 3 overcharge our problems for us, eh? Because there's another one over 1100 waves. And we got range mastery just in time. Let's have a look at the damage per meter. 2.9. 2.9, just a little baby. What is that? What was that? What was that, guys? Alright, it's cool. We just got to skip 300 waves. We just got to get to 1100 waves. What the fuck was that? On our last run too. And it didn't even give us a death defy either. It just full robbed us. Look, no shields. Look at all the death defies we're rolling off it. Bro, look how many death defies we rolled off it. 3. Bro, 3 death defies we rolled off it. That would have been our first shield. What was that, Uncle Fuds? That was criminal. Absolutely stitched. Fuck's sakes. Oh, Spotlight Plus, that was it. Yeah, it's the Spotlight Plus. The Spotlight Andy. You get free death defies. It's just, what was it? Was it 700 for the unlock? 700, 500, 700, 300, and... Well, it's just a 1500 stone unlock. Should have got Spotlight Plus last week. Yeah, shame on you. What were you thinking? You should have got the Spotlight Plus last week. I don't think this run's gonna make it. That is just rubbish, boys. That is absolute rubbish. Some stage I'm gonna have to learn the wave skip trick. So if we get to a stage where we cancel, where we find a problematic overcharge and we cancel the intro sprint, and then I just do the wave skip trick. Wow, you get death defies? What's that like? But I had one tourney. It was a few tourneys ago. And I was just getting none. I couldn't believe it. And there was no death defy condition. They just went rolling. I was like absolutely spewing, I was like, what the hell's going on? We're just going to run out of juice. I can't believe that protector robbed us. That was so cringe. But nothing surprises me in this game, honestly. I mean, we're staring at a brain shooting squares. Oh, what do we got? We got the next Path of Exile season coming up. Oh, we have a little jam at that. In saying that, I'm pretty sure that's the first week I'm back at work, and I've got some home renovations going on that week. So, yeah, I don't really know if I'll get deep into the league. Get in a new roof. Oh, well, Choku, we'll have a look at the colour roof that I went with, eh? Because we're old men. Well, I know I'm an old man. Let's have a look. Color steel. What happened to the spaceship game? I had it on, but I tell you what happened. I turned it off because my PC needed a clean, and it was making a stupid ass noise. But I tell you what I did get. I got one of those fan cleaners. And I went around everywhere trying to find them. View our colors. I went around everywhere. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, bro, I was just there. This is the color that we went with. Oh. I'll try it. Beware, you guys might get a flashbang. That's the color there. Can't wait. And the best thing is I know the guys that are doing the jobs. The guys that are doing the roof. Like the contractors. So like, more than happy to give my money to somebody that I know. Rather than some rando that I don't know. Oh yeah, the spaceship game. Yeah, and then my fans were like super dusty on the PC and they started making a noise. Like, yeah, you guys know the sound that it makes, and I was like, shit. So I went to go clean it out, and I just wasn't doing a good job of it. And then I got myself one of these. And it said it wasn't going to arrive for a few weeks. I literally, before the stream, like a couple hours before the stream, it arrived in the mail. And I got myself one of these. What is it called? Bro, what is it called? Yes. Here we go, boys. Something like this. We'll go with this picture. Here we go, boys. Whoa. Yeah. So I tried those cans in the past, and then I went to like just using like a shop vac, like how you got those vacs that can go in reverse, and just going with a shop vac. And then I went around everywhere and I was trying to find it like locally, just so I could hurry up and get it before tonight's stream. And I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I found one in one of the electronics stores. And then I was like, how much is that? And it was like 190. And I was like, oh, fuck that. And he goes, yeah, nah, don't do that. Just buy it online. And then so I picked one up off company Mighty Ape. I think it's Australian Mighty Ape. And it said it wasn't going to be here for like a couple weeks. But I was here like 2 days later. I can get stuff faster from Aussie to New Zealand than I can from Auckland, which is our capital, to where I am. Wild. Bro, and I absolutely just chewed it up. Did such a good job. All the little attachments, everything. If you guys don't have one, I highly recommend getting them. You get them for like $30. It's so good. So for the spaceship game was down for a few days while I was waiting to clean out my PC. Because I really should do it properly and pull everything apart and all of that, but sounds like too much effort. What renos are you doing? So I'm gonna do I got the roof. I've got these massive problematic trees in the backyard that I'm getting sorted out. So I'm just waiting, before I accept the quote, I'm just waiting for, we have to use a cherry picker. We can't go through my section to get to the area of the yard to cut them down. So we have to go through the neighbor's yard. It's safest and most of, like, the best way to min-max it is is to lower the cooldowns and get a cherry picker. The best way to lower the cooldowns on the labor, lower the duration on the labor is to, oh, look at that. You're kidding me. The best way to lower the duration on the labor is, bro, we haven't moved from 6. Is to use a cherry picker, and it's super gnarly. Like, it's a big job, huge job. So there's that, and then with the change, we're working out how much we got left because we're just leaving a bit of room to be flexible, and then we're going on to the kitchen. So appliances and just everything, just dump it into the kitchen. I'm hoping that we can squeeze out enough to be able to change the roof to just straight jib, because at the moment it's got these weird little square panels, and they're all goods. And the idea of it 30 years ago, I suppose, was that if you have a little brat kid or somebody damages the panel, you can just swap them in out. Cool, dickhead. 30 years later, nobody will be able to find those. So the problem is the way that they sit is that if one falls down or you damage one or lose it, if you go to remove it out, because they've been up there for so long, you run the risk of a whole row of these little square panels that are probably by like, I'd say they're like 350 by 600, and then they're all just going to drop. So there's a part in the kitchen that goes up to the roof, and we want to get that part gone, like up to the ceiling. But we're super nervous that if we remove that part, that one of these panels will fall and it'll start off a chain reaction. So before we do that, but if I got enough juice as well, I want to re-lino the floor, like through the dining room, the kitchen, and then depending how deep we go into the kitchen stuff, move on to our second toilet and wash house area. And just figure out like what we want to do with that, because I wouldn't mind just a bit of a facelift. It's just it's all cosmetic stuff. There's nothing big going on. Like, they're expensive jobs, but it's all cosmetic at the moment, which I'm cool with. And then just like a whole bunch of catch up. Like, I got myself a new phone. Got myself a new vape. I don't know what I'm more happy with, a new vape or a new phone. What, my partner and I just bought our first home. Settlement in a month. So excited. Let's go, bro. Honestly, congratulations, bro. That's a massive achievement. And honestly, when you can sit around and look at your peers, and you know, they have all the cool cars and they're still partying and go on these holidays overseas and that, and you just have to knuckle down and, for lack of a better term, just eat shit so that you can get yourself in a position. It's a massive achievement, bro. Absolute kudos. I think when I got the keys to my house, I think I like legit cried. Like, I went into the house and I think it was me and my kids. My wife was still at work, and she like, yeah, so she was still at work, the kids were running amok, and I think I just stood in the kitchen. It was either the kitchen or the lounge, and like, fuck, I just broke down, eh? I was just like, fucking did it, man. Holy shit. I can't believe, like, if I feel like it, I can punch a hole in the wall. And I'm allowed. It's my wall. And that's going to be the best hole that a wall has ever seen. I can dig up some shit in the backyard. I can just whatever I want. And it's just such a good, yeah. Such a good one. Yeah, congratulations, bro. That's huge. I do remember like looking around and like everybody's like loving it, eh? Like I do remember looking around and going, fuck. Like just on a mission. Just on a mission to like to get ahead. And it's a lot easier said than done. You know, especially like you got, you know, like you said, you got your wife to think about. You know, super massive one. I just thought, big dog, no one cares you're on leave, so no need to rub it in. Everyone's still slogging it out, eh? Like, yeah. Like, you don't have to say it every stream. You don't have to remind us every stream you're on leave. How's it been without me? Alright, I think I'm pretty much set. Actually try and space the spacer. And it's actually going alright. Well, from one test run, it went alright. I have a hand vac, almost exactly the same. Beware, don't blow on the GPU. I shorted mine out doing that. Oh, did you have it going? I think I unplugged all of mine. Whoa, why is the shockwave so big? What the fuck's going on there? Mr. Clouded? Oh, you know what we need to do? Make sure everything's turned on. Boom. Here we go, humming now. And then I just turn everything off. Turn all my toggles off. And then just let it do its thing. 100% love supporting friends' businesses. Yeah, bro, definitely. And like, especially fellas that are from here, like, they just get it, bro. Like people you know and that sort of stuff, people you grew up with, they just get heaps of stuff. Like, they're not like, oh, you got to make sure that your dog's over here and we need access to this, da 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 da. It's like, bro, they're cool as, bro. You know, it's like, oh, like they'll be more like on their end, let everybody know, like, oh, the bro's got a dog, so, you know, just make sure if you need to take a piss, don't piss on that side, or, you know, it's cool if it's like, oh, bro, I was busting to take a shit, I just use it. Yeah, no worries, bro, you're all good, all good. We've got a blower like that from Temu for work, to blow the flour away. Bro, it's actually pretty tricky. Like, I'm so stoked with it. I paid like, I don't know, 40 bucks landed. Well, there's no one to laugh with others over incompetence. Even if the competence comes from yourself. Yeah, there's nothing like having a good giggle. There's nothing like having a good giggle. Lure me up and call me Jimmy, Mr. Flipster. We got a PB. We got a PB, 1168. So stoked. Like, that is 30 waves up on I wouldn't say the hardest battle conditions, but I would say super RNG related. Super RNG related with Protector's Ultimate and Range Ultimate. You never know which way it's going to swing. And even if a range clips you and your towers like can't fire out and throw down, sometimes RNG can be on your side, and you might not get too much that affects you. So just, yeah, considering the RNG, and that PB is actually on our first run. We kind of just threw some stuff together and just went for it. Didn't make too many mistakes tonight. one of them, I think it was the second to last run, I actually got a clutch as Death Defy on an overcharge, killed it, and I didn't think enough to try to maximize that run. Another one forgot to nuke, just silly stuff like that. I almost need auto nuke just to cover my incompetence. Even though I'd like to put those stones towards like workshop, not enhancements, what is it? Workshop presets. It's like, I'm probably better off like in the safest option, just go for auto nuke. Because somehow if we can get it in a card slot, it'll help with farms too. But what it's really going to help with, like put Tawny and all that aside. Oh, let's go. What's this? 2% coins. Boom, baby. Is the mission. And I also need to get this. This is going to be a big one. 5% coins. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Can't wait to get that. But gentlemen, you guys have been absolutely spectacular for a midweek tourney. Well done, gents. And I hope you guys when you guys are next in, if you guys in what is it, another day or two, if you take advantage of the spring packs, gives us a shout out what you got with them. Let us know what toys you got and what impact it had, and if there's anything that you got that should be something that I could consider. Like, super interested in all the stuff that people get. It's going to be a big power spike. Good night, mate. Enjoy your holidays. Eat more pies. Cheers, boys. Junior, thanks for the stream. Well done on the PB. Legend, bro. See you guys Saturday. You guys have been amazing. And if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam. And I'm going to put some background stuff on for you.
RNC2 against Bizzo. There were two big boys going at it, and for anyone that was there, the collision in the middle there was some solid collision. RNC3, we're on.
What is this? Whoa! What is this? Whoa! Holy! Bro, these guys are getting lit, bro. What are they doing? Oh, he almost lost it there. Still smooth. Recovered well.
We're going to play a serious game of skate. Yeah!
I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. I do have family members with Down syndrome.
This guy cracks
It
me
almost
up.
got
Hey.
me up. I dodged it, but it nicked me. It nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself. It's funny when you bring up Down syndrome, you can always tell who's never been around it in their lives. You know what I mean? Like if I tell people, if I'm like, yeah, I have family members with Down syndrome, people that have never been around it are always like, oh.
Bro,
Like
funniest
Down
thing,
syndrome's
I got a
the fucking
cousin
end of
with
the
Down
world. Are they
syndrome.
okay?
Full cousin
Are
too.
they doing okay? It's like, they're doing better than everybody I know. They're the only dudes I know having a good
Well,
time.
Mrs. reckon when
Consistently.
she got
Sorry, they're not
pregnant,
on
she was
fucking
like so
Adderall
scared our
and
kids were going to
anti-anxiety
come
like
out
the
with
rest of
Down
us.
easy.
They're on fucking Capri Suns. My Uncle Danny sneaks grilled cheese sandwiches into restaurants just in case they don't serve grilled cheese sandwiches.
What is this?
This is for
Why does it keep swinging like that?
$200,000.
Oh, $1,000, boys.
White, what do you want to do? Run it. He's gonna run it. Dubai, make some noise. Runner ready. Defense
200 grand final prize.
3, 2, 1, run it.
Whoa.
Runner ready.
Come on, get a knockout. Get a knockout. How many stones is that? The whales, eh? This is what lit.
Runner ready.
This is how the protectors were running at me.
Now ready. 3, 2, 1, run it.
Whoa. Right in the collarbone, too. Whoa. It's gonna be a knockout. That was Puss Boy. So this is what it's like at the pub. Look, there's a pub in the look. There's Bottle Mart. There's a pub right in the background. Wow, boy. This is honestly what it's like when you drink down here, Australia, New Zealand. It's like everyone gets pissed. Look at these guys, all beers in their hand. Look, everyone at the pub in the background. Ah, boy. Is that a double knockout?
Is this a sport or just legalized chaos? It's called Run It, and it's exploding in Australasia. 2 athletes, 20 meters
This
apart.
is exploding,
One
bro.
runs
This
for
is
the ball.
old. We've been
The other
doing
one
this.
stops them no matter what. No scoring, no passes, just impact. Critics are calling it brain damage bait. Medical experts warn it's all risk, but fans say it's real. No fluff, just raw power.
Bro, this
And with
the
big money on the
this
line,
the game that they
it's going
play in
viral.
jail, bro.
Is Run It the next evolution of sport, or is it just controlled violence? And would you step up and run it straight?
My poor
Let us
cousin
know
was
in the
like, and you
comments
have to play. Like, if they tell you you're playing, it's called crash in jail. If if they tell you you're playing, you have to play. Otherwise, you're gonna get packed out.
below.
And
Is this a sport or just legalized?
my cousin
chaos?
was his first
It's
time
called
in,
Run It,
goes in,
and
and
it's
it was
exploding
like
in
his
Australasia.
second day.
2 athletes, 20 meters apart.
And
One
they're
runs
on
for
the yard,
ball,
they go, "Yeah, bro,
the other
you're
one
up,
stops
crash."
them no matter what. No scoring, no passes.
Broke his
just
ribs,
impact.
his collarbone.
Critics are calling it brain damage.
Take that. Oh, the hit ups. Bro, he even does the cheeky drop onto me. Wow. Solid lad for standing up too. Look at that. He ain't getting carried off. Solid.
Runner ready. Defender ready. 3, 2, 1, run it.
Oh, bro, that was past the Hawk Tour. Oh, what is that song, alright? Bro, rubbish song. Oh, that's the bro. He'd not be happy with that. He came in too high.
Is he going to put you on a highlight?
Respectfully, he's going home in a body bag. Lights out.
Oh,
For our first exhibition match, Kevin and Jordan Simi.
Runner ready. Defender ready.
Watch the velocity. He
3, 2, 1, run it.
Power, power.
Oh, he's dead.
Jordan Simi.
Oh, he's fritting out.
He has collected Proctor.
Bro, and his head hit the concrete too. Like there's AstroTurf there, but you know it's just sitting like on concrete. Bro, ouch. Alright, gents. That's enough. Run it straight. Let's run it straight to bed. So, if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.